local varieties.
Oh wow. Just with like
Handsome millet. Hansin theory.
wow.
So basically, sir, this is the starting material for the ARC production, sir. So this is what the first step after the lab, sir.
So what is the full form of ARC again?
Apical rooted cuttings. It is a technology where we will increase the numbers of the seedlings.
So this is what they're getting from tissue culture. From there, here they have to multiply.
So after 15 days, when they
Yeah. So this we can plant it in the mother bed, or we can plant it in the poultries. So in the poultries we plant it there so that we can transfer it to the net house, or maybe to some of the other farmers who have a net house there.
and also these grasses which is
So from the
We're trying to expand the mother beds so that we can get more production for that for the farmers as well. So if there's any need for any more production, we can just use cuttings from here. We can grow them for.
the next process is
cut these and then we can plant in the soil.
then we cut this, then they put it in the structure. Ready to be planted. How many days does it take?
just 21 days.
And then from 21 days to here, 15 days more. And then from the 15 days, so that's days.
So if you are to produce around 3 lakhs ARC in 3 months, we need around just 6,000 of these. Is this easily available for farmers to eat it?
Need to kind of figure out how to figure this out also.
We're trying with other methods.
Maybe we have our own materials like snapquai,
Yes, we're trying to do
the quite thing, no?
Local research.
Yeah.
You have Ngidang yadan siya kami ka inspection begitu ya. Din sa procedure bro. Anything sir? Anything?
Huh? Sorry? The second part. Yes. Now the actual part. So this is the.
Batai kau.
Yeah, they can explain.
Yeah.
Kasi also they can explain. Kasi the.
Kasi na pareng.
Yeah, explain. It's whatever they
Kat
can.
kopi subit mesti.
So this is the beginning actually.
Okay.
And they brought the bottles, that is the tissue culture over here. The first trial, and then they brought us here for water connection.
Okay.
And being the first trial for us, we know we really
So you have put drip irrigation there.
Yeah, yes sir. But water connection is very less. CIP along with IVCS, they are buying for us.
So you have a source anywhere close by.
Yeah. The whole process is here.
So the ones we got in the basket, kita
That's from there. That's it.
No, so that is not from that
That
is
is
local. Because
G5, G6.
G5, G6.
But there is a source.
There is a source.
What options do we have?
On the climatic condition of the area as well.
plus your water and everything.
Very right.
We'll sit down and just discuss it, and then we'll sit with finance and we'll figure out. You can record Kong State.
But then even then with this condition, it's not bad. If we can take out from here, if you want to see, we can take out.
Please.
And we can take a bigger size, sir. At least. For mom, where is mom?
Let me bring this one.
No, sir. Actually, I just want to see, compare the low, smaller part.
Shorter one and
Yeah.
a bigger one.
Sell it at 20-30 rupees per tuber, per potato.
Right.
And from here, we are growing at the back side.
You go and see there also, right?
Okay, sure, sir.
Yeah, open to you. Oh, that's
So this is
wonderful.
all Jijiro, which is the product of last year training to us.
So how long does it take from that
From ERC?
Yeah,
You mean from that?
yeah.
That from the
How long did
very
it take you
beginning?
to come to reach to that point? 6 months, is what we were told.
No, and from here we had expanded till this much now.
Okay,
Along with Himalani, that pinkish flower,
right.
two varieties we got as demo trial. And from here, that is G3 that they are giving to us. Here we have G0, and here we are getting, last year we are getting G3. The production is quite huge. Difference is very huge. And then on the other side, we have the older generation production.
That side, yeah,
No,
I
there,
had the
that
fence.
grass
Oh,
with the
last
grass,
grass, but yeah.
grass at the bottom.
No, here just before the tree.
Last year we have really a good size.
Okay.
Oh,
So if you can put that technology into this.
It cooks well. I mean, very quickly.
Very easily we can cook this one. And another variety, because this is the end of other variety and this is the starting point of this variety. So I'm having here both.
Okay.
This is tasty. The local, we really enjoy the local people here.
So many of them say.
But
Small
this
size.
is not so bad. But then again, production is less. I mean in terms of size. So these are the ones which we really want to. That is with the bad condition, bad weather here.
Oh wow, so many.
Last year it was good. So last year, if this 8 here, 8, 10, 12 like that we are getting. So with this last year we are having bigger size of one tuber because of good weather condition. But this time we are not having good weather condition, lack of water, so we are having this smaller size. And that older generation is of this size. So that is the pathetic condition with the lack of water supply.
Sir, want to try?
At G0 we are getting better production.
So your family, as you've been mentioning to sir, that has been into potato cultivation for years.
Yes, yes.
So with this new variety, how?
No. This is the first try.
I understood. So with the old variety, what difference do you see in this new variety in terms of production, in terms of which you're expecting the
That's
market?
not only the production is different.
So basically this is very high yielding
Yeah,
variety. Okay, thank you. Maybe.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Okay. So regarding this demo trial, which we got last year in 2022, we got 150 kgs as potato seeds for Joyti and another 150 for Himalani. And from there we find that the production is a good amount. And we compare the production of the previous Joyti, older generation Joyti, production tuber is very less. And with this G3, this G3 production is higher. And that is why we feel very encouraged to have this CIP working here along with MBMA, that we have this G0, which is very, very strongest we can say, compared to this G0 or G3, G4, G5. And we can find there, we have another part of the plantation, which is, we don't know, G50, G100 or something like that, older generation, whose production now is very, very low. And we can see here we have that older generation, we have the medium generation, and we have the first generation as well.
So basically you're trying to say that the variety
We
which was
need-
given by the MBDA
CIP.
has high yielding variety.
Yield is very high. And that is why we need the support of CIP and with the help of MBMA, because they really connect us to the right source in this right place.
So basically you're trying to say that the variety
We
which was given by the MBDA
CIP.
has high yielding variety.
Yield is very high. And that is why we need the support of CIP and with the help of MBMA, because they really connect us to the right source in this right place. So this is what we really appreciate MBMA along with CIP and along with the local authorities as well.
You were mentioning about that you can sell one tuber for 20 rupees and not in kgs. What is this
See,
calculation?
that is in terms of seedlings, because for consumption we are selling in kgs. That is for consumption. for cooking. But then for planting or for the seed, we are not able to sell in terms of kgs because production of ARC is quite less in terms of numbers. From that ARC that we planted over here in the net house, the yield from per ARC, it is around 3 to 5 tubers. So in that case, we will not be able to sell in terms of kgs. Production is less at the time of ARC. But it is encouraged because from ARC we get to G0, first generation. And then at G0 we are getting better production.
So your family, as you've been mentioning to sir, that has been into potato cultivation for years.
Yes, yes.
So with this new variety, how...
No. This is the first try.
I
Talk about how they have seen the change that's taking place. So this is a great example of how if we can bring in technology, how we could improve the overall life of the farmers and overall increase the productivity and work towards increasing the income of the farmers at the grassroots level. So this is something that we want to do. We would like to see that in the coming years, Meghalaya should be a leading producer of seeds in terms of potato and other seeds also. And we should be having enough production of potatoes and other areas also for ourselves. And hopefully in the coming years, we will see Meghalaya becoming one of the production houses or producing states for seeds so that we can start exporting it to neighboring states and to the rest of the country. So with that target and with that vision, this work is going on and I'm very happy to see the outcome, and we will continue to support this project so that we are able to help more and more of our farmers in our state. Thank you. Kedemkla IVCS, and we are discussing and talking to the farmers on how we have been able to kind of bring in a more scientific approach to the entire cultivation of potatoes and how the scientific method has ultimately led to better quantity and better quality of overall production. And we are working closely with the farmers. We have seen the difference that is coming up, and we feel strongly that this particular project can be expanded further to be able to provide more benefit to more farmers. And with this, the kind of concept that we're going, that in Meghalaya itself we have a shortage in terms of the supply of whether the seeds that we require and even the production of potatoes. So we have seen that this gap can easily be filled if we are able to work in a more scientific manner. And this is a great living example of how the change is taking place. And we spoke to the farmers, and you have also heard the farmers talk about how they have seen the change that's taking place. So this is a great example of how if we can bring in technology, how we could improve the overall life of the farmers and overall increase the productivity and work towards increasing the income of the farmers at the grassroots level.